Alrighty, we're live, guys. Wait for some people to jump on and then we'll get started. But hello, guys. My name is Sam and I will be your strength coach for today's Guts and Butts class. This is your first time taking it, and Guts and Butts is simply just a core and glute workout. So I will be isolating your core and your glutes today. All last week I used body weight. In the videos today I will be using a little dumbbell. By all means, it is not necessary to use weight. But if you're at the gym and like to grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell, or at home and like to grab a household object that has some weight, then you can if you'd like to. But like I said, if you just want to do the body weight, that's awesome as well. So we'll get started in just a minute, about 1 minute. The way today's class is going to go, we're going to have 3 little rounds. The first round, I'm going to get the lower body activated and do some lower body compound movements. That second round, I'm going to do more isolation glute work and get the core activated. In the third round, we're going to do straight isolating the core. Hopefully we'll get through repeating the first and the last round twice, and the middle one just once, but we'll see how it works with our time. But alrighty, guys, make sure you have enough space. Make sure you have your water and that weight if you would like to use it. We're going to get into our warm-up of course. We're going to warm up first, get that body moving, get our heart rate up. So stand on up. Make sure you have a nice open space. Get all the equipment out of the way. And we're just going to start here by marching in place, getting our body moving for today's glute and ab workout. Being sure you bring the knees up high and pump the arms. If you like to jog in place here, then that is an option as well. If not, then we can stick to that marching. Remembering to breathe. The heart rate is going to get up in today's warm-up. Give me some high knees now. Bringing the knees up high. If we like to do these stationary, then knee hugs. Be sure to alternate sides. Find that balance. The foot should be flat on the ground, pointing straight forward. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Next, let's go to some butt kicks. Kicking the heel to the butt. Remembering to breathe, guys. If we like, we're stationary. If not, we're running. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next we're going to go into some jumping jacks. Jumping up nice and high. If we'd like to just do a side-to-side step here and slow it down, that's good as well. Moving the arms and the legs. Deep breaths for 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. We're going to go into a glute and hamstring stretch. Heel comes out, slight bend in that left knee. Keeping the chest open, back flat. We're going to scoop the ground and up towards the ceiling. Alternate sides. Remembering our breathing here, we're inhaling down and exhaling up. Good job, guys. Give me 1 more on each side. Last one here. All right, next up, we're going to warm up with some air squats. So getting to our squat position. Remembering your feet should be about shoulder width or a little bit wider apart. I'm going to sit back into our hips. Chest stays open. Knees come outwards. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Give me about 10 to 15 repetitions here. We're down and up. Let's go. Remembering our breathing. We're inhaling down. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Sitting back into the heels. Hips come back. Last 3, 2, 1 more, And we're up. Alrighty, guys. Check it out. Get some water. We're going to go into our first round. You guys are excited to get the glutes and the core firing in today's class. It's a good one. Not super crazy, but I am using that weight now. So it'll be a bit more challenging with that. Alrighty, guys, are we ready? Get the last few sips of water. Starting with our first round, we're going to repeat it twice. 3 movements here, 30 seconds each. I'll be holding this dumbbell. First movement, we're just going to have a dumbbell deadlift here. So in a deadlift, our feet are shoulder width apart, toes are pointing straight forward. We're going to want to have a slight bend in our knees the whole time. And a deadlift is just a hinge at the hips. So we're pushing the hips back as we lean our torso towards the ground and come up, squeezing the glutes in. So we're here, 30 seconds. Make sure our back is nice and flat and our chest is open. 30 seconds, and let's go nice and controlled down towards our shins and a bit quicker back up. Good job, guys. This is a very controlled movement as we feel the glutes and the hamstrings contracting down. And you want to tighten them as we come up. 10 more seconds here. Remembering our breathing. Inhale all the way down. And exhale up. Last one for 3, 2, and alrighty, guys. Next up, we're just going to go into a curtsy squat. So I think we did these last week. Or curtsy lunge, pardon me. So here, I'm just going to hold the weight at chest. Feet, same position. They're under our shoulders, pointing straight forward. And here, curtsy lunge is just a diagonal reverse lunge. So we're reverse lunging, alternating sides, focusing on our posture. We're sitting up nice and tall. Knees come to a 90. 30 seconds, alternating sides. And let's go. We're back and center. Make sure you have a nice wide step back so the knees can fall at a 90-degree angle. If not, quarter lunge is perfectly fine as well. That back knee does not have to come all the way down, guys. Focusing on our balance here, that front foot should be nice and flat. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to center. Our last movement, we're going to get some water. We've just got a squat pulse here. So having the option to keep that weight or put the weight down. We're getting back to the squat position and we're pulsing it. So staying nice and low. We're sitting back into our hips so our knees don't come too far past our toes. We're going to pulse here for 30 seconds, guys, and then you've got some water. Let's go. We're down low, pulsing those hips. So just a little pulse here, up, back down, back down. Same thing with a quarter squat. Whatever option your body is comfortable with, guys. 10 more seconds. Woo! Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on up. Squeeze the glutes, put that weight down if we used it, and get some water. We're going to go into repeating that round. So we're going to go back into that deadlift. Grab yourself some water. You should already be feeling this in your lower body and in your glutes. Alrighty, guys, about 10 more seconds. And we're gonna get back into it. I'm gonna make sure we get a nice sweat in, get a good workout in. So I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit, but by all means go at whatever pace your body is comfortable with, guys. So back into that deadlift, holding that weight down, arms extended, slight bend in the elbows, slight bend in the knees as well. And we're hinging at the hips. 30 seconds here, and let's go. We're down. Back up, squeeze the glutes. Nice and controlled movement here. Inhaling all the way down to the shin. Exhale up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 10 more seconds here, guys. Feeling that burn in the back of our legs and in our glutes. Hamstrings and glutes here. Give me 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, weight comes to chest if we're using it. Back into those curtsy lunges. Standing up nice and tall, alternating sides. Let's go, 30 seconds. We're back and middle. Whew, just a diagonal reverse lunge here, guys. Sit up nice and tall. Open the chest up. Feeling that burn in our glutes and in the quads here and those thighs. About 10 more seconds. Remember your breathing. Inhale back. Exhale to push yourself to center for 3, 2, and 1. Last but not least, we're going to go back into that squat with a pulse. So either weight or body weight. Pick your poison. Getting low, pulse for 30 seconds. Let's go. Whew, last movement, guys. And we've got a water break. Don't come up, stay low. It doesn't have to be all the way down. Quarter squat is fine as well. Just keep it going. About 10 more seconds left. Sit back into the hips. Deep breaths, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Drop that weight if we've used it. Shake the legs out. And grab some water. Next up, we're going to go into our second round. Here we'll have 4 movements, 2 glute, 2 core. And we'll just do this round 1 time around. Woo! Alrighty, guys. Catch your breath. Shake those knees out. Keep standing. I just don't want to be out of frame. But you guys keep standing. Keep moving as we catch our breath here. A few more seconds, and then we're going to get down on the ground for some glute workouts, working the lower and outer glutes. I will be, again, using that dumbbell, but you do not have to. So first, going straight into a glute hip bridge. So like I said, nothing crazy here. We're just down in our hip bridge position. So on the ground, nice and flat, shoulder blades flat, feet aren't too close, not too far. We're right at a good medium so that our knees are at a 90-degree angle as we come up. I'll be using this dumbbell, so the dumbbell is going to be placed on my hips here. We'll be doing a hip bridge for 30 seconds. Alrighty, guys, 30 seconds. And let's go. We're up. Squeeze the glutes back down. Whew, being sure we push the hips all the way up towards the ceiling and touching the ground on our way back down. Deep breaths. You're halfway there. Feeling the burn in your glutes in this movement. Using your shoulder blades and your feet for stability. Give me 5, it down. Alrighty guys, next up, we're going to be doing a lying leg abduction here. So we're going to get on our side. That inner leg is going to be bent. So our knee is bent here, and we're going to come down on our forearms. This is our position. Being sure that our legs are straight out and that our shoulder or that our elbow is right underneath our shoulder here. We're going to be abducting that leg up and back down, having the option to put that weight on our hips. If we'd like to, add some resistance. So we're here 15 seconds each side. And let's go all the way up and tapping the ground down. Deep breaths. We're exhaling up and inhaling down, guys. Pressing the forearm, the fingertips into our mats. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and control it down. Switching sides. Over on that left or that right forearm. So right knee comes in, whichever one is closest to the ground. And we're on the forearm, elbow directly under the shoulder, legs straight out. Having the option to bring that weight. Another 15 seconds. And let's go. We're up and down, guys. Nice and control with this movement. We should feel it in our outer glutes here. Deep breath. Give me 3, 2. Keep going. Last one here. Up and down. Good job, guys. Next up, we're going to get into our 2 core movements. So here we'll be on our hands. First up, we've got a plank or plank taps here. So getting into our plank position, wrists directly under our shoulders, either on our toes, back nice and flat, squeezing the glutes and core, or on our knees. Same deal, back is flat, and the glutes and the core stay tight. So with that tap, we're going to be tapping that weight or that object in front of us. Being sure we return our hands to under our shoulders here. So choosing either toes or knees. We're going to have 30 seconds here. And let's go. Remembering to squeeze the core, keeping our head looking straight at that object so our neck stays in line with our back or with our spine. 15 more seconds here. Woo, deep breaths, guys. We should feel that in our core. Don't stop. Keep it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, guys, next up, staying on our wrists there, we're going to be doing a alternating reach or rotation. So again, that plank position, toes or knees, and we're reaching towards the ceiling, alternating sides. So give me another 30 seconds here, your final 30 seconds, and you've got some water. Let's go. We're reaching and back down under our shoulder. Switching sides. Just opening up the chest and closing it. This is going to work our core here. And you should also feel it a little bit in your shoulders. Woo. About 10 more seconds, guys. Don't drop it. You've got a water break after this. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control it down. Woo! Get some water, and we're gonna go into our third and final round. So next round, we're gonna isolate our core here with 3 movements, and I will be using the dumbbell again, but you can just use your body weight if you'd like to. So like I said, stay up and stay moving, guys. I just want to stay in the frame. Whew, we want to keep that heart rate up and keep the body moving until we get to that cool down. I feel like I'm doing some Zumba moves here. Woo! Alrighty, guys, last sips of water, and we're in the last round here, all core. So we're gonna be all core. We're gonna be down on the ground or on a mat, whatever you've got. And for 2 of the 3 movements, I will use the dumbbell. So repeating this round twice. We're gonna go back to back to back for the 3 movements, get a water break, and repeat it once more. Alright, guys, first movement, we've just got a classic sit up here. We've just got a classic sit up here. Feet are about a little bit wider than hip distance apart, either flat or on our heels. We're trying to keep those feet down. Rolling all the way back, having the option if we've got weight to hold it at our chest or to extend the arms up with that weight. So we're either up or same deal down. So we're sitting up for 30 seconds, starting back. And let's go all the way up and back down. Squeezing the glutes or the nice and steady here. As always, going at whatever pace your body is comfortable with. Remembering our breathing. We're exhaling up and inhaling as we roll the back down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, guys, sitting on up. We're gonna be on our tailbones next. Again, I'm gonna hold the weight at my chest here, leaning the mat towards the ground, keeping it nice and flat. We're gonna do some scissor kicks. So here our legs are extended, slight bend in our knees, and we're opening them up and closing them. Having the option here to tap the ground in the middle and tap the ground out, or keep them hovering the whole time. Whichever option, we're here for 30 seconds. And let's go, we're out and in. Here, working our lower core, those lower abdominals. Keeping a slight bend in our knee. And making sure we're looking straight forward, not at the computer, but not at the computer, but straight forward, unless your computer is straight forward. About 10 more seconds here, guys. Deep breaths. We're controlled. Controlling that weight, controlling our legs. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Plastic here. We're going to lay back down on our mats, on the ground. Heels are close to our hips. We're going to be lifting our shoulder blades up for some penguin taps, for some heel taps. So 30 seconds reaching from side to side towards our heels. Let's go. Shoulder blades are up. And we're reaching. Keeping our low back nice and flat and just lifting our shoulder blades here. Our head should be looking straight through our legs. Woo, 10 seconds. Remember to breathe. You've got a water break after this, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back. And we're going to repeat that core round, and then we'll cool it down. How are you guys feeling? We should definitely feel that core working, the core activated, from lower core to outer core. We should feel it all, guys. Grab some water. Alrighty, in a few seconds, we're gonna get back into repeating that sit-up. So again, 30 seconds each movement, and then after those heel taps, we'll cool it down. So give it all you've got. Finish out strong, guys. Back with that sit-up. Take a seat, practice squat. Leaning on back, having the option to grab that weight. Heels or feet down. 30 seconds. You've got it, guys. Let's go. We're up and down. Squeeze the core and loosen it at the bottom. Woo! Remember your breathing. Woo! Remember your breathing. Exhaling during the work. Inhaling as we roll back. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying here. Staying on our tailbones. Legs are extended. Slight bend in the knees. Lean it on back. 30 seconds of the in and out. So the kicks, the scissor kicks. Let's go out and in. Woo! We're either hovering or tapping the feet. Middle, out, middle, out. Good job, guys. We're over halfway there. Deep breaths. Squeezing the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last movement here. We're back for those penguin taps, or those heel taps. So feet are nice and flat, hip distance apart. 30 seconds. Let's go. Shoulder blades up, and we're reaching. Tapping towards our heels. We don't have to touch them. Feeling this burn in our lower and side core. 10 more seconds, guys. Don't drop it. Look through your legs so we don't strain our neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Woo! We should feel that core on fire. Grab some water, guys, and we're gonna cool it down. How are we feeling? The heart should be pumping right now. We should be sweating. Whew. Get some water and take a seat on the ground. We're just gonna stretch it out. Lower that heart rate and relax our bodies, starting by reaching towards the left side with the right arm. Feeling the stretch in our side and our core, and reaching to the other side. Making that arch in our arm. And back to center. We're gonna reach towards the toes. Pedaling the toes out, pointing the toes. And we're gonna sit up. Bring both of the feet in for a butterfly. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Pressing the knees down towards the ground. And remembering to take deep breaths in these cool down movements to lower that heart rate. extending the legs back out. We're going to cross one over the other. Elbow comes to the knee, and we're going to twist, feeling that stretch in our shoulders and our back. Having the option to roll the wrist out. And then switching sides here. Elbow comes to knee, and we're going to twist. Back to center. We're going to get down on our backs. Knees are going to come into tabletop, crossing the heel over at the opposite knee. We're going to pull in through the thigh towards the chest. Really feeling that stretch in our glutes and in our hips here. Having the option to roll out that ankle. And switching sides. Pulling the thigh towards our chest. Rolling the other ankle out if we'd like. And lastly, we're going to sit up and flip on over. Having our hands about shoulder width apart. We're going to get on our stomachs and press the arms up into a cobra. Feeling that stretch in our abdominals here and our stomachs. Opening the chest, taking deep breaths. And next, we're just going to open our knees up and sit our hips back into a child's pose. Crawling the fingertips out in front of us. Feeling this stretch in our hips and in our shoulders here. A few more deep breaths. And sitting back up, crisscross applesauce. That's all I have for you guys this evening. I really hope you enjoyed tonight's guts and butts workout. Again, my name is Sam, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night. I would like to announce that we are having a super fun fitness outdoor event on September 10th. So we'll be hosting 3 fitness classes, I believe. I will be doing a full body strength class outside on the green. We will also have a yoga class outside on the green and a Zumba class, I believe. All 45 minutes, I think. And that's September 10th, that afternoon. So be there for that. That'll be super fun. You just come on up and get a nice workout in with us. But other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome rest of your night. I will be here again tomorrow for my strength circuits class at 12:30 p.m. and then again on Thursday for this guts and butts class at 5 o'clock. So see you guys then. Have a great day. Bye.